a test of faith. In a small town, nestled between rolling hills and blooming fields, lived the Johnson family, David, Sarah, and their two children, Lily and Ethan. They were known in their community for their warm smiles and open hearts. Every Sunday they filled the front row of their church singing praises and sharing God's love with everyone they met. One summer evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow over their home, the Johnsons gathered for dinner. Laughter and joy filled their dining room as they shared stories and prayed together. They cherished these moments, knowing that their love for one another and their faith in Jesus were the pillars of their family. However, life took an unexpected turn when David received a job offer in a faraway city. It was a dream opportunity, but it meant uprooting their family and leaving behind their church community and friends. After much prayer and discussion, they decided to take the leap, trusting that God had a plan for them. The family moved to the new city, and while David thrived at work, the transition was difficult for the rest of the family. Sarah struggled to find her place in a new community, and the children missed their friends and familiar surroundings. The distance from their church made it harder for them to stay connected to their faith. As weeks turned into months, the Johnsons found themselves drifting apart. David became consumed with work, often coming home late and too tired to engage with his family. Sarah felt isolated and overwhelmed, while Lily and Ethan struggled to adjust to their new school. The love that once filled their home began to wane, replaced by frustration and loneliness. One night, after an especially difficult day, Sarah sat on the porch, tears streaming down her face. She felt as though they were losing each other and, most painfully, losing touch with God. Just then, her phone buzzed with a message from an old friend back home, inviting her to an online Bible study. Hesitant but desperate for connection, she joined. As she listened to the familiar words of Scripture and prayed with the group, something began to shift in her heart. She felt the gentle reminder of God's presence, assuring her that He was with them, even in their trials. Inspired, she decided to reach out to her family, urging them to come together for a family meeting. That weekend, they gathered in their living room. With vulnerability, Sarah shared her feelings of loneliness and the distance she felt from God and each other. David admitted that he had been so focused on his job that he had neglected the most important part of his life, his family. Lily and Ethan expressed their struggles, sharing how they missed their old life and the church that had been their anchor. In that moment of honesty, they all realized that they needed to prioritize their relationship with each other and with God. They prayed together, asking for forgiveness and guidance, vowing to make time for one another and to seek God together. From that day forward, the Johnsons made it a priority to have family devotionals and attend a local church. They began to volunteer in their new community, finding joy in service and reconnecting with their faith. Slowly their home filled with laughter and love once more. As the seasons changed, so did their family. They learned to lean on God and each other, navigating challenges with faith and resilience. The trials they faced had tested them, but through it all, they discovered a deeper love and a stronger bond. In the end, the Johnsons emerged from their trial not only as a united family, but as a testament to God's grace and faithfulness. They were a family who loved each other fiercely and cherished their relationship with Jesus, ready to face whatever came next together. And so, they lived happily, knowing that no matter where life took them, their love and faith would always guide them home.